14, officially 2 weeks on the trail. I just got to the top of a Chioa ball. I probably just butchered that name, but I stayed at Sassafras Gap Shelter last night, which my 12-mile day planned into the NFC turned to an 18.4-mile day. I got to the NFC and everybody there was saying they're gonna push on like 2 more miles to some memorial. Well, I stayed in the NFC after they left, and they got to the memorial and they're like, it's a no-go. So they decided to push onto the shelter. I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go like maybe a mile out of the NFC and find a camping spot. And as I was climbing, I was slowly talking myself into pushing onto the next shelter. So I ended up doing that. It was pretty tough climbing down into the NFC and out in the same day, but I mean, it's over with now, so I'm glad I did it. But I'm either gonna do like 13 or 15 today, either 13 to a campground or 15 to Cable Gap Shelter. Either one of those puts me in about 9 miles to get into Fontana Dam, so that should be coming up in 2 days, and then after Fontana's the Smokies. So I'll catch y'all later. Still day 14. Just climbed Jacob's Ladder. That was probably the toughest climb so far on the AT. I stopped at Brown Fox Creek Shelter or something like that. I got water. Rob stopped there too. He's not too far behind me. We're all planning on staying at the Cable Gap Shelter tonight, which is like 5 more miles from here. So about 1:30, should be there in a couple hours. Pretty tired today. That 18-mile day definitely drained the energy out of me, but my body is feeling all right. My knees are good. My calves were not liking me this morning though. I'm gonna take a Nero into Fontana. I think I've already said that though. So I'll catch y'all later. So it's day 15. Just hiking out of camp. Down there, that's Fontana Lake. And you can see that's the dam. I'm gonna be down there in about an hour. It's only about 4 more miles, and it's all downhill. So I'll see y'all down there. Well, hello guys. It's day 18. I just got done walking over the Fontana Dam. You're probably wondering how it's day 18. Last time I videoed was day 15. Well, I got into Fontana at like 10:30, and I went to the gas station there, and my stomach started hurting real bad. And I'll spare you all the details, but it turns out I came down with a mild case of a Norovirus, which is just the fancy word for stomach bug. So I was sick all Saturday. Sunday I was feeling a little bit better, and I decided to take another 0 Monday, and today's Tuesday, and I'm back to 100% now. So I'm either going to do 12 or 15 miles today. In the Smokies, you're required to stay at or near the shelters, so it's either 12 or 15. You're kind of limited on the miles that you can do, but it's beautiful weather. We had a little bit of rain yesterday, but not much, so I guess I kind of got lucky. I got to skip that. Not a cloud in the sky. It's actually going to be pretty hot today. They're saying high of 80s, so it'll probably be around 75 in the mountains. But I'll probably update y'all around lunch. There's a fire tower not too far up, so should be some good views. I'll see y'all later. So it's day 19. I think it's Wednesday. It's about 11:50. Day 2 in the Smokies, I ended up doing the 12 miles to Molly's Ridge Shelter. I said I was 100% yesterday, but it was honestly, I was probably more like 80%. I was real dehydrated and I didn't realize it. And when I started hiking, I was beat, and I'm a little beat now. But I'll catch y'all later. So I just had lunch at Russell Field Shelter. Met some day hikers there. There were some college kids on spring break. I kind of had forgotten about that. I'm probably gonna see a good bit of that as we go through the Smokies. But I had lunch, so I'm feeling better. I have more energy now. I was real tired this morning. It's only like 6 more miles until Derrick Knob Shelter, which is where I'm staying tonight. And then I'm gonna stay there and then do like 13.5 tomorrow to Mount Collins Shelter. And then that gives me like 4 miles into to Gatlinburg to resupply, and I'm gonna get thinking I'm gonna get 5 guys there. I don't know why, but I always crave a burger whenever I'm out on the trail. So I'll probably catch y'all tomorrow morning. So I'll catch y'all then. Good morning, guys. It's day 20. It's about 10:15. I left camp at 9 o'clock this morning. I'm about 7.5 miles from Clingman's Dome. It's the highest point on the AT, so that's going to be awesome passing through that today. No, there's some clouds in the sky, but it's mostly sunny, so we should have some great views. Going to Mount Collins Shelter today, and that's only 3.5 roughly to Gatlinburg, but I'm gonna have to hitch 15 miles into Gatlinburg, so that may be tough getting a ride in there, but I mean, I'll figure it out. I don't know if I'm gonna stay in Gatlinburg since I had to take those unwanted zeros in Fontana. I may just go into Gatlinburg, get some food, and maybe pack out some food for dinner, because I think there's a shelter only like 5 miles after Gatlinburg. So I'll just have to play it by ear whenever I get there. So I'll catch y'all at Clingman's Dome. So I just had lunch at Double Spring Shelter. It's like 1:20 now. The trail has changed since my last update. We've just been hiking in these evergreens, and everything's kind of falling over underneath it. Everything has a layer of moss. It's just incredible, and it's a lot cooler in these evergreens, and the smell is great, and then the air just feels cleaner. But it's only like a couple more miles to Clingman's Dome. Got a pretty gnarly climb up Mount Buckley, and then it's kind of easy to Clingman's. Then it's all pretty much downhill until Mount Collins. So I'll see y'all in Clingman's Dome. So I just got into Gatlinburg. I got to Newfound Gap at like 9:30. There's a guy there with some trail magic. He had donuts and apples. He offered us all a ride. So I got in here about 10. Just gonna be hanging out here for like lunch. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try and head back out and get back on the trail and do like 3 more miles. But Gatlinburg's pretty weird. It's very touristy. That's what I've heard, and that's very true. But I'm trying to upload this video as soon as I can, so I'll catch you on the next one.